This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Layanor's Mind. Today we're going to be playing more of the Stanley Parable. I assume I had to push this button. But this came down. I don't understand. Oh, I can't push it. It does nothing.
No, he refused to believe it.
Sure.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
How?
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Huh? Mr. Narrator, are you going a little crazy here?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
What?
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What? Control disabled. What? What do you think these things? It kind of looked like I was actually pushing them inward, but I guess I'm not. Alright. Let's just leave, I guess. It is obviously offline. What does the number 5 do? Awaiting input. Whoa, it's a really big monitor.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Why not?
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Whoa.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Okay.
You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Ooh.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this person...
What the fuck, dude?
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
What the fuck?
Eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Yeah, I guess.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Dude, you need to shut up.
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
This is
What's
4.
that?
Where's 3?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Where's 3?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to
You.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely
3.
in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Wow.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground,
4.
swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be
Okay,
even
I did
better.
whatever the hell it was.
My goodness, only 34 seconds
Yeah,
left.
I guess.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it on?
Yeah.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
Yeah.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place
Just
is?
listen to you? That's it?
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Yeah.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Okay.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
Dude!
But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Okay.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Okay.
No ending here. Just you being blown.
I guess I'll go and see if the other door opens
Will you
up.
cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Exploded. Okay. Where do I go now? Did I die? Am I gonna show up in the office again? Why did the dude go nuts? Jeez. You know, I was following his narration in the beginning. The phone.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work.
Okay.
The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere.
Yeah.
Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Oh, wait a minute. Is the narrator a recorded message? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Doop 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 boop doop. Warning of recorded messages. This reminds me of the game Paranoia. It's a tabletop pen and pencil, paper and pencil game. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's do it. Let's go. Go, 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 go. We're gonna get to that point again.
Yet there was not a single person here
Nope.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
He sure did. I don't remember the damn number. Shit.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud.
Da.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Come on.
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
What could it be?
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known.
Let's go.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped
Amazing.
into the newly opened passageway.
Let's go. Boink. Down we go. Really? So you basically have to follow the narrator throughout the whole thing, right? Is that what's going on? And the warning on the phone, is that the warning that I should not be listening to this damn thing? Confused. So confused.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Uh-huh. Sure did. Doop, 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 doop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Let's go.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
No, I'm sure he didn't
Did
at
he
this
have
point.
The strength to find out.
Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba ba. Boom. Push a button. Let's
Now
go.
the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed.
I still don't remember which one
Each
mine
bore
is.
the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Let's go.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's right.
This
I pushed the button this time.
Facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Come on.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
Come on,
job?
come on.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Do 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 do. Let's go.
No. He refused to believe
Sure.
it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably. Am I here? Oh, I'm here.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Uh-huh.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Uh-huh.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that
I can move around.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Not really.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Nope.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered
That's
to him.
right.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Whatever you buy.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Is this real?
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
This ain't real.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
This ain't real. It's not real. Well, we're going to end this episode right here. I don't know if this is the end of the game or not. Maybe if it's the end of the game, we'll go through some of the other areas. I don't know. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this episode, click like and hit subscribe. That way you guys can see more of the Stanley Parable, wherever the hell it's going. Thank you for watching, everybody. See ya!